So it's been about a week since the taco Trump name dropped, right? Trump always chickens out, taco. And we have seen over the last week AI images flood social media of Trump in a chicken suit, of a giant chicken in Trump suit, a chicken in the Oval Office, all kinds of things mocking and humiliating Donald Trump. And we know that this is absolutely getting under his skin. And we know that because when that reporter asked him about it, he said, "Don't you ever say what you just said again." It's eating away at him. It's pissing him off because the entire world is laughing at him. And it's been fun. But unfortunately, eventually, reality sets in. And as we sit here mocking this very fragile and stupid man, we also have to understand that we're about to bear the brunt of it, right? Because Donald Trump is not the kind of guy to laugh something off or to take anything in stride. No. When he feels humiliated, when people go after him, when people mock him and make fun of him, they end up being the ones who suffer, because Trump does have the power to make the rest of us suffer. And he's about to use that power to screw us all over just to prove a point that he doesn't always chicken out. So right now, the speculation among finance experts, by the way, is that Donald Trump is going to put tariffs in place and not lift them this time, just to prove that he doesn't always chicken out. And of course, if he does that, we're the ones who will literally and figuratively pay the price for it. Let me read you this. This is from Joaquim Clement of investment bank Panmure Liberum. "We think that, unfortunately, as the so-called taco trade becomes more viral, it becomes more likely that Trump will stick to higher tariffs just to prove a point." And he's right. Now, this doesn't mean you should stop doing it. By all means, we need to keep it up. It's okay to mock him. It's okay to bully him because he is a bully. As Tim Walz said over the weekend, Democrats, we got to get a little meaner. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Taco is a great mock for Donald Trump. Let's keep it up. But let's also understand that, yeah, we're not going to escape this scot-free. And here's the worst part of it. We don't have to sit and wait. Okay, this is no longer, when this financial guy said this to Reuters, it was speculation. Like, he's going to put some tariffs on, he's going to leave them, because he's mad. Within hours of this statement coming out, Trump put more tariffs in place. A 50% tariff on all steel coming into the United States. Because, as he said at the time, like, we want those steel jobs here in America. That's what we're doing. So 50% tariff on steel, which is going to increase the price of your automobiles. It's going to increase the price of manufacturing pretty much across the board. And we're all going to pay higher prices because of that. And I do not think Trump will back down off of these because he's now afraid of chickening out. So we kind of laughed ourselves into more debt there. Again, that doesn't mean stop. I am not telling you to stop. I'm telling you to keep going, but, just be aware we're going to have to pay for it. But here's the thing that gets me, and let's kind of shift the whole thing here. Trump claims, among many other things, that the reason he's putting these tariffs in place is to bring manufacturing back to the United States. But in order to do that, he's putting the tariffs on which screw us, the consumers. Not the people that own the steel mills, not the people who are importing the steel. They pass the prices on to us. If you really wanted to bring manufacturing back into the United States, undoing decades of Republican and corporate Democrat policies, you don't stick it to the people, you stick it to the corporations that are shipping their manufacturing overseas. You take away their tax breaks. You take away their tax incentives. You take away their subsidies. You take away their write-offs. You take away all of their privileges that they get from shipping these jobs overseas. Because yes, the government does incentivize these companies to outsource their manufacturing. Wonderful book that explains partially how this worked, The Great American Job Scam. It is one of my most cited books in all the videos that I've done, The Great American Job Scam. Read it. And it's not just about the offshoring either. It's about, how cities and states give companies all these things. But it is a phenomenal book. Please, everybody, read it. But if you want manufacturing to come back, you don't punish the consumers. You punish the companies. But you don't do it with tariffs. You take away all of the incentives they have to ship jobs overseas. But these are the people whose taxes you're cutting right now, re-incentivizing them to send the jobs elsewhere. So if we don't tackle that issue, we will never solve the problem of the manufacturing gap. But Republicans will never do it because they're the ones who put the system in place to begin with. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.